Trolley.
Let's go on it.
Let's go on it. Come with us.
Let's go. All right, let's see if we can get on. Oh, boo. Flies, they're not full.
They're full. Why are they still
sitting here? We could run down to the other end.
I don't want to do that. Oh, let's go.
All right, folks, one-way trip to Buena Vista Street. What's up, that's Trolley Circle. Watch your step, please.
On the trolley. I'm excited.
So exciting. Picture time. Are you going to drive it, Di?
I'm thinking about it. I might go rogue.
So pickup is no longer over by Guardians of the Galaxy, aka Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
It's under that sign right on the side of Animation Academy across from the Hyperion Theater.
That's one location to pick it up.
For your safety.
Couple things while we're at the stop. No food or drink is allowed on the trolley.
Nope. Somebody has a Starbucks and they're not allowed to get on. Also, this trolley has an ADA lift, so if you are in a wheelchair and you can't get out of that wheelchair, they can get you and your family aboard.
They can, and so this stop right here, you don't have to get off, but if you get on at Carthay Circle, you have to get off at the next stop.
Yes.
So
it's always a one-way trip.
Yeah.
With one stop in between that you don't have to get off.
Exactly. Some people got off, so we're loaded.
Yeah.
That was such a fun, unexpected surprise.
That was so fun, and yeah, I saw that it was back, but it hadn't started. I think today was the first day.
Yeah, so fun. We got to go on a grand circle tour. Bubbles. But we're really hungry, so let's go eat.
Yes. All right, well, we made it to Smoke Jumpers.
We did.
We mobile ordered.
Like always.
And I got the Chipotle barbecue cheeseburger combo with onion rings.
Why is it called a combo if you don't get a drink?
I don't know. And it has bacon on it. And look at it. It's
gorgeous.
It's giant. I don't eat, neither one of us eat a lot of red meat.
Yeah.
Only basically when you see us eat that.
Yeah.
So maybe once a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And then I got the grilled chicken sandwich. The only thing that I worry about is there's a green chili on it.
I love those.
We'll see how this
Those are good. They're like
out.
the Ortega chilies. They're good.
You're
not
fine.
Spicy. They're not spicy. You're fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, we haven't been to Smoke Jumpers in a while.
It's been a minute.
I don't remember getting this burger.
Never.
But, you know, wasn't it supposed to be a double? It is. The patties are just, is it? No.
Yeah, there's two.
The patties are this big.
They are. And I will say the ranch dressing is out of a pump container, so I only got one because I don't know how I feel about that.
Pumpkin container?
A pump container,
Oh.
you know, like it's not refrigerated.
Oh, I thought you said pumpkin.
It is not kept on ice.
And this is supposed to be barbecue sauce. That looks like ketchup.
It's very tomatoey.
Very tomatoey. I don't know what it tastes like.
It's very tomatoey.
A little smoke in there.
Maybe.
But basically, just here for the atmosphere. We're not here, you know, to review the food or anything. But of course, we're going to tell you what it tastes like. The onion rings are good. I like them.
Yeah, they used to have waffle fries here. If they had waffle fries, I would have gotten those. But we only offer you crinkle cut fries, and I don't want to feel like I'm in 5th grade in the cafeteria. So.
Yeah. So we're here. We want to talk about Knott's Berry Farm. I'm pretty sure everybody heard about the incident that happened last week. If you didn't, there was
Multiple fights.
fights that broke out from teenagers, is all they said, to where they closed down Knott's Berry Farm on a Saturday.
At like 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And what was weird was I saw a video of one of the fights after it had closed down.
After it closed down, out on the streets.
It like flowed over into the streets at nighttime.
Yeah.
Somebody showed a video of them in their car, and there were kids right next to the claim jumper across the street, fisticuffs.
Yeah. So, you know, that's all they said was teenagers, several fights. People said they heard shots, but the police couldn't prove that there was shots fired. But it brought to, you know, the theme park gals here, it brought us to a discussion of, you know, how safe is Knott's Berry Farm? And, you know, we love going there. We love the food sometimes.
Sometimes.
We love the booze.
All the time. The drunk part gals love it there.
Love it there. And we love hot. So, you know, we were just a little concerned. Like, do we want to go there and subject our family to possibly having an issue? Kc knows a cast member whose husband worked at Knott's Berry Farm just recently as a conductor on the train.
Yeah.
And he had to quit because he had told probably teenagers.
Yeah, he told some guests they like hopped a fence or something, so he was like, they found us. There was nobody there.
That was in the back of my head.
So he had told somebody like not to cross some barrier. They like met him outside the park with a gun.
The gun in his
like waiting for him in the employee parking area.
Yeah.
So yeah, needless to say, and I will say, like, I always feel like growing up, if you're from this area, there's Disneyland and then there's Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
It's always kind of been like Disney's the nicer park. Knott's Berry Farm is not as kept up kind of thing. Like it's always been
secondary.
Yeah,
theme
yeah.
park.
So
But
I don't know.
It's fun, you know. When I grew up as a kid, that was our routine. We would, because I'm from San Diego, we would come up here and we'd take a 3-4 day trip, like 3-4 times a year.
Yeah.
And it would be Knott's Berry Farm, the Movie Land Wax Museum that was
not
down
there
the
anymore.
street. It's in Hollywood now. And then
Disney.
Knott's Berry Farm and Disney.
Yeah.
And we would spend, of course, like 3 days here, 1 day at Knott's, and then we'd go to the Wax Museum.
Yeah.
So it was a routine for my family. Grew up going there. But, you know, with these incidences, this isn't the only time. Prior to that, a couple months ago,
Yeah.
there were shootings.
Yeah.
There was actual shootings to where they had to shut it down.
Yeah.
So, with that, Knott's Berry Farm made an announcement today, and I will read their announcement from Knott's Berry Farm themselves. Park update today. For decades, Knott's Berry Farm has been a place where families and friends come together to enjoy a one-of-a-kind park full of homegrown experiences and immersive entertainment. Millions of guests have counted on us for wholesome family fun, and we're committed to keeping that promise going forward. As part of that commitment, the park will implement a chaperone policy beginning Friday, July 22nd, remaining in effect on Fridays and Saturdays until further notice. For information, visit our website. So, comments?
I just wonder how they're going to implement it. Like, is it so many kids to one parent? Like, I think that raises a lot of questions on how they actually plan on doing this, and if it's actually going to be enforced. I don't know. I almost wonder that is such a big statement to make if we're going to say this and then just move on with life.
I hope not. And I really hope, however they're working this out, I'm trying to pull up the website now to see what the further details are. But we were talking, I think just having the presence of well-dressed, uniformed security, like Disneyland has.
Yeah.
You see their security, and right away you think they're going to do something.
It's true. Like, I would definitely say not security, more looks like hey, I'm going to a concert, like they're paid $12 an hour security, where Disney does look more put together and maybe authoritative.
Yeah.
Authoritative?
Yeah, authoritative.
Authoritative.
So here's the new chaperone policy. Casey's looking it up. While she's looking it up, reiterating on that of the uniforms. I think that would really do them justice to have their security in well-organized uniforms and train them a little more. I can safely tell you that the head of security at Knott's Berry Farm is an ex-retired Los Angeles Police Department employee. I worked with him. He's a very, very tall, very big guy, and very nice. And I know he can train his security, and I think Knott's needs to allow that to happen now with training their security, because even from the stories we heard from Alonzo,
the haunt stories,
Alonzo and other monsters got hit, got grabbed, got groped, and Knott's Berry Farm did nothing about it.
Yeah,
and
they didn't.
That can't happen. You can't be doing that and allowing that. And maybe with the underage kids having chaperones, that stuff will slow down. What are they?
Okay.
Anything different on this?
Yes, so this is the policy guidelines. Under the policy, all guests aged 17 years old or younger must be accommodated by one chaperone who is at least 21 years old to be admitted to the park. The chaperone must present a valid photo ID with birth date. One chaperone may accompany no more than 3 guests at 17 or younger per day. Chaperones must accompany their party during entry, remain with their party at all times during their visit to the park, and be available by phone throughout their stay. Guests aged 17 years old or younger who are found inside the park unaccompanied by a chaperone will be subject to ejection. The chaperone requirement applies to all Knott's Berry Farm and Soak City Water Park tickets and season pass holders. They do have a whole list of prohibited behavior that I'm not going to go through,
Right.
but
I mean, it's common sense stuff.
But
don't bring a gun.
it will say,
Don't bring a knife.
yeah, that's on there. Maybe the
Don't
drunk
bring fireworks.
This is one that the drunk part gals may not appreciate. Intoxication or substance impairment that result in irresponsible behavior.
Well, we were not.
We called Lonzo.
No. We were not irresponsible at no.
They really need to monitor what they sell.
It wasn't us. It wasn't us. It was the
Definitely
drunk part gals.
our alter egos.
So, yeah, I'm glad they've done that. I hope they stick to it, and I hope they figure out how to give their security uniforms instead of T-shirts that say security on
Yeah,
them.
I also think there's more like when you're at Disneyland and downtown Disney, even outside the park, there is a larger police presence, I would say, at Disneyland, like outside, like state police officers, you know,
Yeah,
where
you walk through security, you see the 4 or 5 police
Yeah.
just hanging out there.
where at Knott's Berry Farm, they like I think they
You see a car.
they throw a Buena Park PD car in
Yeah,
front, and
there's a
that's
car,
about it.
empty car.
So I don't know if that has something to do with it or not, but I mean, that is a big difference, you know.
So the theme park gals will go back to Knott's Berry Farm probably soon here.
And I will say we haven't not gone because of this situation. I don't feel like any time that we have been to Knott's Berry Farm, including the times when we've been to Haunt, that I have felt unsafe.
Correct.
There have been real obnoxious children, and not the ones that were coming out of the wall. But you know, like there's been that kind of stuff, but like never once have I felt unsafe at Knott's Berry Farm.
Right, correct. I agree with that.
So,
and I don't want to feel unsafe.
no.
So even when their fried chicken doesn't taste good,
They need to get better. Do better
I still felt safe.
We haven't gone back since that fried chicken incident.
We haven't, and the reason is because we had such a horrible time at Knott's Summer Nights. It was dumb.
That was the last time we've been.
At least then.
The drunk park gals did us in.
I've seen other people, other vloggers and stuff having a great time with the entertainment and stuff. And more power to them.
We can't handle our liquor, apparently.
So yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about. We wanted to get that out there. We will return to Knott's Berry Farm, and we wanted to bring everybody's attention to that Knott's is taking action on those incidences, and hopefully even more than what we've seen so far.
And we're not saying anything in regards to like this situation doesn't happen at Disneyland. We are fully aware. Fights break out at Disneyland too. People are fools everywhere. Security handles it a different way here. You know, I will say I feel like there has been an improvement in Disney security since the Toontown incident.
Yeah.
There was that fight that we spoke about the first night of Fantasmic. Security had it broken up in like a minute. You know, they were on it.
Yeah.
So, and
That's
you
what
know,
I'm saying. Go for a little training at Knott's Berry Farm.
and I don't know if it's like because it's All-Star break, but like security here is like super high.
Yeah.
I've seen so many security officers.
And the managers, like in
like
suits
dressed.
and dressed.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah, so
I've seen a lot of them.
I almost wonder if there's like, you know, if there's some ball players here or something.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
And I think the extra security we've seen is because of the Knott's. I thought you were barfing at me. Really
No, I was trying to hold a cough back, and it had other thoughts.
Why can you like turn it the other way next time?
So rude. I'm so sorry.
Anyways, I think the lots of security is because of the Knott's incident.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
So step it up, Knott's. Thank you for making an announcement and doing something, and continue to make your park safe.
Speaking of security, there goes Bill.
I was going to say Harvey.
Harvey
will probably cut a bitch too. So don't mess with Harvey.
So I mean, now that we got all the serious shit out of the way, we're gonna eat. The onion rings, amazing. I've been like picking at mine.
And there's onion rings on this burger. However, there's no sauce. That onion ring kind of fell apart.
It did.
No sauce, no mayonnaise, no. So I'm gonna fix it up.
There's barbecue sauce on it, so she's not being truthful.
Like, come on.
It's all over it.
But, like mustard and secret sauce, or
There's barbecue sauce on it.
all right. I'm gonna tell you pre-warning.
I don't know how you're gonna get your mouth.
Flash.
You
It's
get your
gonna
mouth
be a
around
mess. And if my gross fingers bother you,
Don't look. Look away.
look away, children. This is not going to be pretty. All right, should I go onion ring side or bacon
So
side?
do this. Take a
Okay.
bite of the bacon. Just get the bacon. Now get the onion ring.
God,
right
the
there.
burger's coming out. Look.
Right there. That's it. It's not a messy burger at all. You have all the napkins. Wipe your mouth.
Oh,
You literally took all the napkins.
for that one bite.
Yeah.
All right, look at her flat sandwich.
There's the pepper, the chili.
The barbecue sauce has some spice.
It's a chipotle barbecue
Got a little
sauce.
kick to it. That looks good. Ortega. She don't show it. That's not fair. Boo. Yeah. That Ortega's good, huh?
It is. It doesn't add a lot of heat. You were right.
Yeah, I know. Of course I'm right. I know that. Something up for me. So the food's good here at Smoke
your damn
Jumpers.
self.
If you come by, what?
So cook it your damn self.
And I guess with all that, our movie quote. All right. Charlie Brown, co-owner of Knott's Berry Farm,
I mean, he's got to know something.
got to have something in there, says, in the Book of Life,
The answers aren't in the back.
and they're not in fighting, folks. So let's just stop that at theme parks.
Let's be nice to each other.
It's supposed to be fun.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You ate my sandwich, god damn it. I wonder if that's how people think we really are.
It's my goddamn.
Got my goddamn sandwich,
Sandwich
too. That should have been our movie quote.
There's always a kid screaming in the back of my head.
They found us that time. We did not.
Screamed and then left. More screaming kids.
What is it about us that kids like come near us and scream?
Do you have a Jello with whipped topping on it, or what is that?
Horchata.
Huh?
Or a shake. They do shakes here.
Oh, maybe it's a shake.
Poop yourself shakes, but shakes.
Yeah, dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a chocolate shake. Looks good. I didn't know that.
They serve vanilla milkshakes. Who drinks vanilla milkshake?